Good afternoon. I presented a memo to Council with regard to the expansion that is being done in the uh, power sector, with particularly on the grid. This particular one is to pay for the person affected by the coming project, which is a 203-kilometer expansion of line from Lagos to Ogun with 6 substations. It's a project under JICA loan, and the cost of the loan is $238 million, which is being processed. But the condition, one of the conditions of the loan is to clear the right-of-way. So the ministry is the one to provide the right-of-way. Before we do that, we have to clear by paying compensation. And so previously, in 2017, we approached FEC for the consultancy work, which was approved. And the consultants have finished their work now, and they have come up with the payment for the compensation. So this is what we approached FEC today, and the cost of the payment of the project affected persons is $5,131,857 naira 49 kobo, and the FEC graciously approved the amount. So this is the only memo presented today. Thank you. Yes, please. First, Mr. Bolaji, the nation. Let me combine and address the whole questions, the concerns, because it seems they are similar, and I may attempt to take them at once. And if you are not satisfied, you can further ask again. So the issue we are currently facing now, just like I told you when I came for the press briefing about 2 weeks ago or thereabout, was not actually only as a result of the drop in the level of water, which most of you captured only that part. That is part of it, but it's not much from that angle. The more reason we are facing this situation is more as a result of the shortage of gas, and some of the generators have to go to maintenance. And it is a scheduled maintenance, and it's supposed to be a scheduled outage. But we have not envisaged that we are going to have the issues around vandalization of pipelines, which the NNPC has addressed that. And you can see evidently everywhere aviation fuel, queue in the filling stations, and it's a combination of many factors. And that compounded the situation we're having on the grid. The generators are not supplying because of lack of gas. So, as you can see, I know some of you are aware, just 2 days ago, I summoned an emergency meeting, which was unprecedented. And for the first time, I brought in all the sector players, from NNPC, AGIP, Shell, to the regulator, NAC, the bulk buyer, Embed, some of the GENCOs like the Niger Delta Power Company, then the TCN, the transporter, and the ministry. We came together, and the advisor to the president on infrastructure. We came together for the whole day trying to provide solutions. I challenge all of them. I say this is like a war situation. We need to find solutions. We need to come out with answers, quick ones, emergency solutions, because as you rightly put it, the power on the grid has dropped due to those things that affected it, lack of gas, and the maintenance that some of the generators are undergoing. So that triggers, technology. Sometimes it's not up to you. That drop in the supply that goes down on the grid, it triggers some response. Some started to trip down, and that also causes the whole system to go down. We had it the first day, we recovered it. We had it again, we recovered it. So we are on top of it. We have recovered it now. The grid is back. We are trying to get more megawatts to push on the grid through that meeting that I told you. So everybody now is contributing to that meeting. Those things that you have mentioned about bickering, this one saying this one, no, it's no longer the case, because I have asked them that we are one. Nobody should blame anybody, because if you go on the blame game, then how do you solve the problem? So it was part of the thing the meeting was able to address day before yesterday. So we have started seeing the outcome of that meeting. As I leave here today, I will get more information on what I asked them to go and do. We have set up small committees, about 2-3 committees, and all gearing towards getting more megawatts to put on the grid. So basically, it is around gas. If you open up, you see, you have to have gas contracts between the GENCOs and the gas suppliers. Some are firm contracts, some are not. So all these cases we are looking into, and we have profiled some solutions which may take some few days to mature. So just as I said, if I go out now, I will get some information on to where we are. So this is the situation. It's not about what I said last time. We still stand on that. We have capacity of 8,000 megawatts. When I was explaining the time I came here, we have the one on the grid, we have the embedded, and we have the captive. So if you combine all of them, we have that. So what is happening now is as a result of all these problems that we are encountering, and we are on top of it. Very soon we will come out of it.
So where is the disconnect? If she insists that we are...
It's Esprit de Corps, maybe. So, yeah, I think I have spoken all around. Gas issues, this should be one of them. So we are trying to solve all the problems. For instance, just last time I told you the debts being owed by the government on the discourse, which I told you we are paying that. We have paid over, we are paying around 40 billion naira. The remaining balance is being reviewed, by consultants to come out with exact figure. So something is being done about that. And regarding GENCOs and the gas suppliers, this is another issue between them. And our own obligation to the GENCOs is being looked at, and we are working on that seriously.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You can leave.
Yeah. So you can excuse me. I have to.
Thank you.
Yeah. I hope.
And in